coming to you. You could have been doing fire magic. I'm picking up for this reading because you're bringing somebody in who truly can recognize a highly spiritual woman, okay? They know about women's cycle. They know when they're on their calendar monthly. They know how to take care of a woman's womb. They know how to treat the woman correctly, because you was in this predicament where you was treated badly. So if you want to manifest a man for yourself, either now or soon into the future, I'm already picking up that you did do this fire magic already. You lit your candles. So with this fire magic, we have your intensity, rage, aggression, passion, romance, love, soul on fire, cleanse, purify, candle work, bring quick change, intention, and intention setting. So with this card right here, what I'm getting with bring quick change, you did the ritual, you did what you needed to do, but the result ain't there yet. So it could come within the few days, 24 hours, or it can come quickly. But I'm getting for this reading is confirmation. Like, you did your magic, now wait for it. I say it's gonna come in a day. We have here praying for my children can help them navigate life in faith and can help them resist temptation and choose kindness and love. And there could have been something going on, depending on who you was around. Your children could have been being affected. So now you're like, no, fuck this shit. I'm never gonna just get into any type of relationship. I'm gonna come prepared. Yeah. And you are bringing the right intensity. You need a man who refreshes your souls and guides you along the right paths. That right there is a verse that was in the Bible. And just like a coach, I heard a coach say this once upon a time. You know, go tunnel vision, because right here it says tunnel vision. There's always a way out. So you was once in a relationship that made you feel trapped, but we have this fire magic coming here, and it's getting rid of all this other bad shit. So we have here, give your bad habits the heave ho. Pay attention to the areas of your life that you're not so thrilled about. Figure out which bad habits help create them and trade those habits in for good ones. Form the kind of habits that successful people have. Good time management habits, good decision-making habits, good thought habits, good health habits, good relationship habits, good work habits, etc. Think of what behaviors would make the biggest positive changes in your life. Maybe even the kinds of changes you can hardly imagine coming true. Instead about turning them into habits. Even good habits that will be beneficial for your kids. Bottom of the deck, yeah, would do things that you love. You could have been in a relationship where you was just tending to your significant other. But of course, that was definitely not the way to go. You were soon going to recognize that. And with this come prepared, and the first card coming out, your mind is on your money, so it's coming to you. Your mind didn't used to just be on money. It used to be on men. Many men. All right? But your mind is on money, so it's coming to you. The gold at the end of the rainbow. So whatever you're working hard on, you're also going to reap the benefits. You're going to get the rewards. Because, yeah, good things come in 3. And in the past, whoever you was dealing with, they didn't want to be seen around you. They didn't want to be seen with you. Whether if you had your own insecurities or they felt like you had certain traits that they didn't want to be seen around you with. All right? But good things are coming in 3s just because of this. Because somebody here is going to love you for everything that you bring to the table, okay? Or everything that you are. Ooh, what's with this fire magic? With wayward paths here. Because it's supposed to be caution. With this come prepared. What was your intentions when doing this candlelight magic? But I'm getting candle magic. I'm definitely getting candle magic. Did you burn your petition? Go back and look at your petition and see exactly what you put. It has to be something about you restoring your energy, restoring your mind. That's what it is. Restoring your mind. Your mind was completely caught up into somebody else. And somewhere along the lines, probably your kids were getting neglected. Then you realized that you needed to pray for yourself, your family, your kids. Yeah. The way that we have to do things is different from what our ancestors and what our past family members have to do to be where they are now, to have money, to have their husband. The way that you have to take is very different. The way that you have to come prepared is way different. The way that you have to prep is way different. So if you, it's all in your intention, right? So if you did this candle magic with the pretenses, because it's all about knowing your heart, you was messing up in a relationship with somebody, then you realize that your mind used to only be about men, but now it needs to be about money, because when the men come in, then the children is possibly negatively affected, probably first or second after you. So now you're like, okay, that was the wrong focus, that was the wrong intention. It's all about restoring your mind. So you're like, okay, go back to the petition or redo another petition. Because I feel like you're doing like the 5-day, 7-day candle thing. So go ahead and get rid of that petition if it wasn't anything about restoring your mind and praying for your children's safety and your endeavors when it comes to men, all right, if that was the case, or money in general. You was in a predicament. Okay. So somebody here, abusive relationship, in a predicament, like you can't change your environment or something, or you got bad habits for some reason. Could be due to your significant other that you was with. But somebody here, you did a cord cutting ritual, all right, to get out of what you was in. I'm getting Enough with Jennifer Lopez, that movie Enough. Yeah, you went straight to the elements to get you out of whatever predicament that you was in. Because before in the past, probably just the recent past, within the few generations that just passed, they didn't probably use magic, or they did. But you're definitely going to use the elements to get you out of a situation to where you're not in a good situation for your kids or for your mind. For your mind. You need a restoring and renewing of your mind. Because with Joseph, you and Dream On coming out here, somebody thought that they had you exactly where they wanted you. And right now, you're currently waiting for the results. Because you was in a relationship where you was not treating yourself. You were just treating to your significant other at the time and your kids. And you weren't treating yourself. So this took a heavy effect on your mind. Included with bad habits. Negative self-talk I'm hearing. So a lot of people right now I'm picking up for this winter season, they're reprogramming their mind because they have to. So they could be in this give and receive energy because they was giving so much to the wrong person or wrong people. Then what do you think you're going to receive? Nothing. You're going to receive a message from the Most High to focus on yourself and restore your mind. What was this indulging in? Because somebody here, though, because of this, you're going to go into this energy of just you restoring your mind. Because this past person that you was also dealing with didn't want to be seen around you, right? Didn't want to show you off publicly. But somebody here is going to want to wander the world with you, take flights with you, drive around with you, go on trips with you, vacation with you. So I'm getting up, Spirit is picking up, even though you probably did the right thing on doing your petition and saying that, oh yeah, I want a renewing and restoring of my mind, they can still feel your soul, your spirit, and where you was coming from too. And it wasn't just, oh, my man, I need a man. It wasn't that. It was a man that makes me feel seen and wants to be seen with me. With this come prepared card, you have to get real specific when it came down to this renewing of your energy. So the candle magic that was done for you, or the candle magic that you did for yourself, was for you to have a renewing of your mind and spirit. And you knew to use the elements, or you've been researching about the elements. So we're dealing with the element of fire, fire magic. And look at that. Not only is the elements right here, right? And then this card with the elements is like choose. So we got here water. That's a lightning bolt, earth, fire, air. And then this is spirit. Can't miss out on that fifth element, right? So with this come prepared, you came prepared with the elements. You're sipping tea, you're taking spiritual baths. All right, you're lighting your candles, and you're also working with the earth. And this other person is like seeing this drastic change in you. And they're like, oh, you're a witch. They have nothing good to say about what's going on with you. Because as soon as you go through this transformative state or this transformative change, they can't have access to you no more. And they feel it. This is the ritual that you was doing. They might end up packing their bags and leaving, or never talking to you again, or vice versa. He could be the one. He could be the one. All right, so spirit feels this. All right, but it's with clarity. Even though you're trying to focus more on restoring your mind, they still feel this. And you're using fire too to ignite passion and what you're passionate about. So they do feel this yearning for a lover, period. But your request is going to be answered because it's not corrupt. This person thought that you was never going to leave them. They had you exactly where they wanted you. But why, even for a masculine, why be with somebody who you don't even want to be seen with? I'm telling y'all, most of these men was using divine feminine as a secret weapon. Using that yoni, using the power of persuasion. You're saying jokes on you. You thought I wasn't going to go to Mother Nature? Bitch. You thought I wasn't going to go to Mother Nature? You thought I wasn't going to adapt? You thought I wasn't going to shapeshift? You thought I wasn't going to look for better, be better? You thought I wasn't going to be guided towards better? Thought I would dream on. If you ever thought that we were just going to stay together and I was going to lose my mind. Yeah, laughing. Dream on. You're like, dream on if you thought, joke's on you, motherfucker. I can adapt. You like, if I saw this as the end all be all, then that would be it. But you didn't. You don't. Nobody could if they're just being treated bad like that. Bottom of the deck, yeah. You like, laugh out loud. Like, motherfucker, I was going to break free sooner or later. So you're never going to put yourself in a position to where you're just taking care of your man and kids, but not taking care of your mind, your soul, your spirit, your well-being. Because you're such a good person in this giving and receiving energy, you totally neglected yourself. So we have here, eliminate the negotiation process. So this motherfucker going to try to negotiate you with your own energy. And you just going to have to be the alien in the end. Our decisions must be watertight because excuses will seep through any little cracks in our resolve. You made your resolve. That's what I'm getting for this reading. And before we know it, we'll be on our asses. The old you, the one who has not yet decided to kick ass, is in the past. Stay present and do not even for a second look backward or entertain any ideas of straying from your decision. Think only of the new you. You restored your mind, you restored your energy, you restored your being. Whatever candle magic, fire magic that was done. And you did a sacrifice. And what did you sacrifice? Your bad habits. So I'm going to end the reading there and then hop back on with another one. Hope you guys love the message and got something here. Like, comment, subscribe.